Good day. Welcome to our vlog. Welcome back. It's Bear Week. I think that we need to start this by explaining what a bear is, because a lot of people don't know. I'd love to hear you try this first.
Big boys with lots of hair, and the ones that like them.
Many people consider themselves bears, though. Sometimes it's somebody who has some weight on them. Sometimes it's just a very beefy built guy. The common factor, though, is generally that they're hairy. This is a type within the gay community, but certainly there are a lot of people who are part of the bear community who aren't real bears. You have people who are bear chasers, who enjoy men who are bears, and there are also other forms of
cubs, otters. I don't want to get too far into it because we by no means are expert at this, and that way we don't want to upset people because there's whether you forgot the blank, you know.
This is a good point.
So,
in case you're wondering, I have been described as a otter.
I have been described as an asshole. Well, I wanted to talk about everybody, and their thought on how expensive Bear Week is. I was just overhearing a conversation on our back deck about bears saying how expensive it is. And to be completely candid, it is kind of expensive. Everybody'd like to come here for $29.95 a night and, have all-you-can-eat buffets for $9.99. And it's just not what it is. You're coming to a community that is landlocked by federal beaches, that is on the ocean, and is a resort town. So how many of those are inexpensive? And why are they expensive? Because we as business owners here paid a premium for this property because it's in the aforementioned things, and so is everyone else here. I wish it were less expensive, but our prices go up because our costs go up.
Things are getting more and more expensive for the people who live here and who run businesses here, and so it becomes more and more expensive of a vacation destination. But we're not the only expensive place, When we travel, we're always shocked by the prices for hotels in towns and in cities that don't have anything to offer when we're traveling.
And we're going through them during off season.
We generally travel in the middle of November and in late April or early May, and we are paying $300 a night for nothing, for just a hotel room that you can't walk to anything from. And we are just like, this is crazy. So we understand that feeling. And if you come to Bear Week, which is a very, very unique experience, right?
As is Independence Week, as is Carnival.
And be by the beach and to have walking access to all of the restaurants and all of the clubs and all of the bars and all of the history and all of the galleries, you gotta expect that it's going to cost some money. And it does. It absolutely does. And Provincetown, just like every other resort community in the world, is more expensive than is comfortable for a lot of people. A little bit of history for Bear Week is that there was a period of time when the middle of July was kind of dead in Provincetown. There wasn't a lot going on. And the original organizer of Bear Week, John Burroughs, decided that that was the perfect opportunity to be able to get rooms for a new event that he had dreamt of, which was to bring a Bear Week to Provincetown.
Was that the first Bear Week ever, or was that?
I don't know if it was the first Bear Week ever. Bears were definitely a thing at that point, but he had the vision to say, we need to have this in Provincetown.
I'd like to know the history of that. You guys that are watching, if you could tell us in the comments where you think the original Bear Week was, that'd be interesting.
He had this vision for Bear Week, and he found a time on the calendar in the middle of summer when it was traditionally not that busy in Provincetown, and he said this is the perfect time to do it, and it succeeded, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And actually, at one point, about 10 years ago, we talked to him. He actually had friends of his staying with us, and he said that it had gotten so big. He says, it's too big. It has gotten too big. It's not comfortable anymore. There's too many people. You can't get into restaurants. You can't get into clubs. It's too much of a mass of people. It snowballed into something that he never dreamt of and that he couldn't really control anymore, because it wasn't just the Bear Week events that he had created and that he curated. It had become Bear Week events all over town. Every establishment seems to have done something to cater to the bears, which is fantastic for the bears, but it was funny to hear the founder tell us it's gotten too big. So the other interesting thing about Bear Week is that it always falls on my birthday. And I used to come to Provincetown for an entire week. Then Bear Week started, and I could no longer afford to come to Provincetown. Isn't that ironic? So I now have how everybody feels. Add irony onto irony. I now live and own 2 businesses in Provincetown. And now that I'm here, we're far too busy for me to be able to celebrate my birthday.
Which, knock on wood, we're very thankful for.
Right.
But to give you a perspective.
Oh, yeah.
What?
That we can't celebrate my birthday, or that we're busy?
We're busy. Yes.
I just want to clarify.
I'm reflecting on Bear Weeks past. I remember one year that the power went out, and then thus the sewage system went out during Bear Week. So they had Commercial Street, which is the main drag, lined with porta potties. And then our little place, 7 Central, not Charm, our 7 Central has a generator. So we were a little light beacon in the sea of darkness.
Can you imagine the town is completely full, and not only does the power go out, the sewer system goes out. It was crazy. We are inside the Provincetown Inn right now because we wanted to show you these amazing murals. This is like a, what's that called? A diorama? Diorama? Anyhow, you really need to just walk through the Provincetown Inn. Anybody can do it, I think. You need to walk through the Provincetown Inn and look at these, because they're incredible. Total confession. Curt and I have never stayed at the Provincetown Inn before, but it's so unique for Provincetown, and it was recently bought. It has new owners. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
It's just so expansive. You know, most of it's only one story, and the max is 2 stories in that part. But it just goes on, and it's been here forever. And this is all built on 3 acres of landfill. Look at all the people. Where did they all come from?
We just met these 2 gentlemen who watch In Daddies. What's your name?
I'm Joe.
And what's your name?
John.
I don't think John watches In Daddies, but he watches In Daddies.
Great show.
Where are you from?
We're from Oakland, California.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, love being here.
Have you been to Provincetown before?
Several times for Bear Week.
Good. Enjoy your
Yeah,
stay.
thanks.
All right. It was nice to meet you.
Thanks for watching. All right.
Hey, In Daddies, how are you doing? Everybody subscribe to their channel. It's fantastic.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you.
Love you.
What's your name, sir? Where are you from?
Tim from Connecticut, and I'm Robert, but people know me as Scruffy, and I'm from New Jersey.
My question was, if I dressed as Mrs. Roper, I wondered, what did she wear for shoes? Did you like
We never
look at
saw
the
her.
feet?
We never saw her shoes. We never saw her feet.
Right. Here's a secret. Here is a Bear Week hack. And it's really not just a Bear Week hack, it's an anytime hack. So for Bear Week, we have a 5-night minimum. Don't think in your head that everybody's gonna book the same nights. They do not. Some people book Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? And some people book Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, what did I just do? I need a martini.
No, it's some coffee.
No. So you get the idea. So there are gap days, and sometimes those are 3 days or 2 days or 1 day or even 4 days. You have to look for those.
Yeah.
They exist. When you look at our booking reservations for both guest houses, it looks like Tetris. Less at 7 Central because we have more regulars who
These guys
stay
have
for the
been-
whole week.
Yeah, they've been coming for years, and they're from all over the country,
Right.
and they like to see each other interact. So
Know that and take advantage of that. Call guest houses. If you can't stay for an entire week, you don't want to spend that much money, but you want to come for Bear Week, call guest houses, or better yet, go online and just look at the reservation systems. Most reservation systems will show you a calendar of what's available, and you will find 2 days, 3 days. You'll find shorter stay availability.
And here's another hack to save money. Book direct. You can go on all these sites and look for availability, Airbnb and everything like that, and then book direct. You're going to get a better price. If you book through one of these OTAs, and everybody knows them as Expedia, hotels, booking.com, all that kind of stuff, the commission that the venue used to pay is passed on to the consumer, the guest. You know, a lot of people said, oh, I found you on blank, and then I booked direct because it was less expensive.
Do not book through a third party. Don't book through Expedia or Booking.com or even Airbnb.
There goes any marketing deals we have with those people.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Bye. We're about the guests. We're not about big companies.
Right.
So
That's absolutely right. That's right.
yeah. I want a cup of coffee and I have to tinkle.
I want a martini. And
Let's
I
go.
have to vomit. I want to show you in our housekeeping closet. This is usually full of towels. hand towels, bathroom floor mats, flat sheets. There are some flat sheets still available, but really the cupboard is bare because it's Bear Week, and this has been the most intense week for sheet cleans and linen changeovers that we've had all year. And in fact, I think that this is a little bit more severe than it has been ever before in the past either. I don't think we've ever had it quite like this. It's so crazy. Even backup stuff is depleted. The bears need fresh linens. They're a busy group. So Curt has been such a good boy today. We gave our laundress, Junior, the day off because he's been working every day solid for a week.
And we're only one of his jobs.
Right.
I got everything ready to be folded, so he's coming in early, thank goodness. Usually I come in till 10, he's coming in at 8:30. And I also did 3 big loads of beach towels for him because that'll just flip his lid, seeing all the laundry he has to do. Because we have turnovers tomorrow. That means people going and coming. And he would just flip out. So, gotta help a boy out once in a while. And then what else I did was twice. But then he pulled his pants up and left the alley, which I was finally fine with. Here, Prince.
Thank you. Perfect as always. It's the last official night of Bear Week, and I thought that we should come out here and show you what it's like. So this is what it's been like every night when Tea Dance is done. So enjoy.
This I'll show you because what about it? This is my dog.
You look like you're ready for bed.
I was just filing my nails.